Welcome to Toffee TV. Here is the match reaction. Manchester United 2, Everton 1. Everton's win and run is over. Beaten today at Old Trafford. And what can you say? We didn't really deserve anything out of the game, I don't think. Just for performance. I thought, to be honest with you, I thought it was a really poor game. I thought the quality, both sides. Manchester United, for the money they spent, are just really poor. They've got some, Pogba decided to have one of his games today, and when he's in that mood, he looks like a very good player. Martial's a quality player. The rest of their players are just meh, aren't they? They're nothing. Obviously, for us, we've been getting better, but today we didn't turn up. And you know what? For us, they'll probably look at that and go, they're not exactly a good side, because we didn't look like one today. I thought going forward, I thought we were abysmal, every one of them. Listen, John Moss, let's start with him, because the man is a fool. He's a terrible referee, he really is. He's atrocious. I said the other day when he was given the game, it looks dodgy from the FA and the Premier League. It looks like the corruption is there, because we had him at Arsenal the other week. The last time we lost, in fact, we had him at Arsenal, and he cheated us that day. And he's turned up again today, and oh look, lo and behold, we're beaten again with another one of his ridiculous decisions. The penalty on Martial, when you see it again, it's atrocious. You can't guess a decision as a referee, and unless you're 100% sure, you can't give it. And Martial, as good a player as he is, dived, let's be honest. Made the most of it, and the referee give it. Really poor play from Garner. Should have engaged him out on the touchline. Should have done him there if he was going to do him. Otherwise, just run with him, because he was running out of room. Didn't. He dived in, makes the referee's mind up. Referee gives a penalty. And it was Pogba with probably the worst run-up you'll ever see. Worse than Zaza, rather. And Jordan Pickford's so unlucky, and our wretched look at Old Trafford continues. He makes a great save and it rolls back to Pogba, who doesn't even have to break his stride. And up until then, it'd been fairly even. I think Everton, they even looked the more threatening. But we just didn't get going. The front three, Richarlison didn't really do much. Walcott didn't do anything of note, and Bernard didn't do anything. And then in midfield, Gylfi had a poor game. I thought Garner was terrible after the booking. It was a waste of a player, really, because he couldn't do anything. I thought Andre Gomez played quite well, to be fair. He wasn't brilliant, but he was good enough. And then into defence, I thought Seamus was poor for the whole game, including missing an absolute sitter, which would have got us back in the game. I thought Luca Dean done well. I thought Keane and Zuma were all right, but the man of the match for me was Jordan Pickford, who made some fantastic saves to keep us in the game, and give us that opportunity near the end to try and snatch a point. But yeah, really disappointed. The result's one thing, and I hate Everton losing any game, and it's frustrating, and let's be honest, our record at Old Trafford is dreadful in recent times. Well, the last 20 odd years, it's been dreadful. But if there's a way to play, and the thing I wanted more than anything I wanted to win, and I'd have took a poor performance and a 90th minute winner, of course I would have done. But in my head, the way I wanted us to play today was I wanted us to go out there and show everyone that we are improving and that we're a good side, and we knock the ball around and we're dangerous. And we just didn't really get that. We didn't get that. It was, obviously you've got to give United credit for that, to stop us playing, but they weren't great, are they? I think their fans will look at it and go, we've won the game, but we didn't really play very well. So that to me is a little bit disappointing, that we haven't turned in a performance. But you know what? That result has opened the door for players, I think. It's opened the door for John Joe Kenny at right back. It should have done. It's opened the door, I would say, for Adam Ola-Lookman, for either of the two wingers. I don't think Bernard done anything today that he can write home about. Missed an absolute gilt-edged chance at 2-0, which would have got us back in the game. I think Walcott you know, too few and far between at the moment. I love Theo, and I think he's a great part of our squad, and I think, you know, when he's on form, there's not many better than him, but he's just not at the races at the minute. And he hasn't given Seamus, who is struggling this season, let's be honest. And I know it might upset people. I'm not really bothered. I'm just saying it as I see it. I love Seamus Coleman, and he started the season really poorly. And it's not necessarily just as defending, because he's not a great defender anyway, but he stopped attacking with any purpose. And when you take that out of his game, he just becomes a very average right back. So there's an issue there for me. But yeah, Lookman, I'd say, is in with a shout. I'm not sure Richarlison through the middle is working at the minute. So maybe there's an opportunity for Cenk Tosun. You know, Richarlison back on the left, Cenk Tosun in the middle, and Ademola Lookman maybe on the right. You know, these are opportunities now for players. You know, does the manager go 3 at the back and put Mina in? Does he break up Zuma and Keane? I don't think they done any. I don't think either of the goals were anything to do with them today. And in the main, and they defended quite well. I mean, Zuma gave a ball away when he should have passed it, which nearly cost us the 3rd goal. Martial running through, and it was a great save from Pickford. Michael Keane had a good game, but he left Romelu Lukaku off a cross and let him head it wide, which was bizarre because he only had one man to mark. But in the main, those two did their job really well. But, you know, we've ended the game with a 2-1 defeat. We'll have bumps in the road. I'm hoping this was a tough game anyway, let's be honest. I know they're not playing great, but they've got players who can turn it on. But then again, they still had some players missing, and we didn't. And that's the disappointing thing for me. But we have to pick ourselves up now. The manager's got more food for thought, and we've got Brighton at home next week, who we will beat. And then we go to Chelsea after that. So let's dust ourselves down, start a new run next week, get Brighton at home. It'll be a tricky game. Let's put 3 or 4 past them, and we'll all be feeling happier. I've got the 3 points to look out for. Check out Ped's match reaction, and enjoy your Sunday night if you can. See you later. Toffee TV.